Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from October 11th through the 13th, 2024. This is for Aries. Last shuffle for Aries. Let's see what's going on, Aries. So Aries, we have deception here and we have hidden motivations. So usually this would say that things, well, whatever you're deliberating, whatever it is that you're trying to do, just know that there's nothing set in stone here. Okay, that's usually what this would say. Like there's nothing set in stone. You could still pull up ranks or pull your anchor up and sail away from a situation. The deception would be that you're not missing anything. That's one thing. You may want to double check things. I see you double checking things. It's very important to double check things as well. I mean, I just see someone whose intention is to be like, I'm about to check and I'm going to check again. This reminds me of Roseanne. I know Roseanne Barr, right? Back when, way back, like in, I think it was like the late 80s, she had did like a interview a long time ago. I was a kid. I loved that show, by the way. It was like my kind of show when I was a kid. I really watched every episode multiple times. And she did an interview and she said that she had an issue. I think she does have like DID or something like that. And she was explaining how she had kind of has OCD. And back then they made it a joke, but she was being so serious. And she was like, I used to check the stove, like that was her job at night, was to make sure everything was turned off. And she would go and make sure everything was off. And then she would go back and check multiple times. And you may be in this space, not necessarily OCD, but there's a little bit of an overdrive here from what I'm seeing, is that you're checking things again. Um, Before you leap, you're looking real deep and then you look again, which is intelligent, smart thing to do. But I'm seeing that deception. 4 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 8 of Cups, Knight of Swords. The deception is that you're being deceived. I see someone who's saying, I don't know. I don't know if I trust that. You may have said you did it. You might be checking behind other people and you may feel like it's your responsibility to do so. Like they told you they're going to do it, and then you look and you're like, let me go check. Let me just make sure they did it. Um, the deception is that someone is being ignorant and not paying attention. They may even be willfully ignorant or overwhelmed. You may feel like someone's missing something that they're, and I see that for you too. You may feel like I've got so many, things up in the air I'm juggling, so I could drop something. So you may be like overly paying attention to things, making sure that you were right about something, second guessing what you know to be true. I see that spirit is explaining to you that you're grounded, you're centered. You don't need to worry about or question your own intelligence or what you know to be true. This is also something here. It's not gaslighting, trust me, but this is something here where like you heard, this is the vibe of like a scare, and I love scary movies too, so here goes a reference. But like how you go into the house and you hear the flies go, get out, and you're like, did I hear that, or did my mind want me to? I'm just gonna step in a little bit further and see if I heard it again. I mean, I don't know, that could have just been me. And they're going, no, you heard what you thought you heard. You just need to stick to what you thought you heard, and stop second guessing yourself. Hidden motivations is Judgment and the Fool. And so your intention is to make sure that you're not jumping the gun, you're not jumping to conclusions, you're not assuming anything. I don't think that you're wrong about anything that you feel or anything that you heard or saw. I really don't. That from this, I'm just saying your friends and colleagues are the Moon and the Queen of Swords. Your friends and colleagues are the ones that may be the ones, they're never sure about something. No matter what you may know to be true, they still don't know. Be very cautious when listening to your friends or the people that you work around or work with, or anything. If they're working in the same field as you, be cautious about listening to what they have to say. They make it sound like they know what they're talking about and they don't. A Queen of Swords with a Moon energy is somebody who says stuff with conviction. Oh no, 2 plus 2 does equal 5 and I can prove it. You just have to carry the one. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This is someone who's like, that plus is an extra. You know what I mean? It's not exactly them equal signs. If you take them and stack them, it's a one. These are not the people to listen to. Listen to your own intuition, listen to your own mind, trust your own intelligence here, because you have 4 wands with death and professional assistance. This would also be someone who says they're there just to help you. I'm just trying to help. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to help you. They would turn your frown upside down so quickly. You may know something to be true and they're going to refute it. It's almost like that's their job, like that they're professional conflict introducers. You know what I mean? Professional catalysts. I would be very cautious when listening to anyone else besides your own mind. I know how this sounds. Um, Not to say that you got to go in there with your guns blazing, like, look, I said, 2 + 2 = 4, but don't listen, is what they're saying. They're saying that people around you are very confused about everything. And but they naturally are the types that like to be the one that's contrary. So and they always challenge you. You might find that energy as well this weekend, that people are challenging what you know to be true on a regular basis. Like you may not see, like it may not be as prominent, or it may not have been as prominent, but now they may be like, you're doing too much. You need to chill out. The deception is that you aren't rested enough. You're not thinking clearly, Aries. That's not true. They're saying you're grounded as crap, right? Also, too, nothing's set in stone when dealing with anything. So don't let anyone also pressure you into hurrying up and doing something. They're also not accurate in something. You need to do your own research. I'm going to throw that out there. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Cancer or another Aries. Interesting. Main signs. We also have Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, Cancer cusp, or Libra, Scorpio cusp. You don't have to be dealing with those signs at all. However, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.